Welcome everyone. Let's start setting up Django Oscar right away. Now we have two options in here. You can follow this from my blog, or you can also follow from the official documentation. I'm gonna leave the links in the description. If you want to follow from Read the Docs Django Oscar, you're gonna have to go there, and in the second uh, link you have this building your own shop, and below install Oscar and its dependencies. You can start from here, then scroll down, and basically you will be copy pasting some of these things in here. I will be following from my blog, excuse me, but it's the same thing. I'm going to close this and move this window to my other screen. First thing, I'm going to create a simple Django project. So Django-admin start project, and I'm going to name it my site. First thing, we can already go to my site, but we need to install Django Oscar and some other modules. I will be using Django Oscar 4, Django 5.2, let's see, pip freeze, okay, Django Oscar 4, like I said, and Django 5.2. All right, make sure you install that. Go like this, Django Oscar double equal 4. I already have it. It's not going to install. Same thing for Django 5.2. I already have it. Don't forget to install the other two, Sorl, thumbnail, and pie country. You can just copy paste those two. Now I'm going to open my site in the text editor and head to settings.py file. Yeah, actually, let me put it like this. And yeah, perfect. Let's import all the Oscar things into settings.py like that. Let's put it in the beginning of the file. And now we need to simply copy paste all these apps into the installed apps. Most of them are Oscar apps, but there are some other third parties, I believe. Let's configure the site ID to be 1. We can have more than one site ID. Now the middleware, it's already created. So we just add these two lines into the middleware. They refer to the basket and flat pages. Okay, let's continue. The context processors, this will send template tags, I believe. It will make some variables available in the templates. So let's just add to options context processors in templates. Okay. We can configure already these links: static root, media URL for the static and media files. I like to put them all together with the static URL. Okay. Now the authentication backend is not defined at all, so we can put this around here. Let's put it in here. And yeah, let me tell you about this. So Django has an authentication default version, which is this one, Django contrib auth backend model backend. But Oscar uses a different one. It works a little bit different in a way that instead of asking you for a username, it will ask for your email and password. It will first look for the email backend from Oscar and only then look for this one. So it will work every time with the Oscar authentication. Okay, continuing. The A stack connections. Let's just continue copy paste. This is responsible for the Django Oscar search engine. So for looking or searching products in the database, the thumbnail format, you can add multiple formats, I believe. Okay, let's continue. The email backend. Now, I'm defining this variable 3 times, I'm aware. Let me explain you what's happening. Django Oscar will send emails by default, specifically when the user purchases a product, it will receive a confirmation. Okay, now as we will be testing this quite often, you can decide that it will not send emails at all. For this, you can use the dummy. Or if you prefer, it will send emails, but just a text version into the command line. So you'll see the email coming in here. And then last, you get the real email, but this needs more configuration. Let's just stick with the console version. So whenever Django Oscar sends an email, we will see it in our console. Okay. For the settings, that's it. And let's scroll down a little bit more and configure the URLs. So let me open in my site URLs. And in here, we need to import includes as well, settings and static, okay? Because we are already going to configure the static files. Let me copy paste them already in there. And then there are 2 things that we need to add for the URLs at this point. The I-18 and the Oscar apps. Okay, I forgot to include this import. Going to put it in there. That's it. I'm going to save it. And now we need to run migrations and migrate. We will need to use Oscar populate countries. So it includes or populates the database with the countries. And this will be used specifically when you are picking the address at the checkout. So from the side of the client. And finally, run server. Okay, I'm gonna copy all of that and just paste it in command line. Let's see, it should be working. Yes. Okay. Hit enter to run the server. And we can go already to localhost. And that's what we get at first. Now in this video, I'm not gonna do much more, but there's one thing that I still want to do. Let's download the Django Oscar master from GitHub and add this image not found to a media folder. And this will prevent us to get errors in the future. Let's go there. I'm just going to download zip. Minimize this. Okay, while it's downloading, I'm going to create the media folder. Let's go there and create new folder, media. So in the root of my site. And then I'm just going to drag this image at this directory into my site slash media. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna open it from here. Media. Okay. Okay, finally, it took a while. Let's unzip this and look for that image. Good. So Django Oscar master, source, Oscar, static source, Oscar, image, and image not found. Okay. Now let me go back to my site, media, and I'm just going to copy paste it in there. Okay. This will prevent you from getting some errors in the future. Minimize, can close that. You can delete the zip. Don't delete the Django Oscar master. We will get some more things from there. Alright, for this video, that's it. I hope, I think it was simple, to be honest. There's a lot of configurations, true. Alright, I hope you like it. Thank you for watching. Let's go to the next video.